Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 176. And I have designed the new station, or modified the old design, to be more spacious on the inside. And the reason for that, like I said before, was because I realized that I would want it to hold more waiting platforms instead of just one on each side, which is probably all the current station could accommodate. But yeah, so the design is ready. However, it is of course going to require a bunch more materials to construct, which I don't really have. Uh, it was a pain to collect all the clay for the last one, and that was quite a bit. And this is probably going to be about as much more, um, reusing the existing building, of course. Now, fortunately, I have mariculture installed, and mariculture actually adds a way to make clay. Uh, let's see, where is clay? Here. Now there are actually two ways. Let's see. If we look at the block, you can see that we have an earthen droplet and two aquatic droplets, and these are fish products, of course. Actually, you can get aquatic droplets from fish, apparently. Can you get earthen droplets from something? Where's the clay block? Hum. Should be... There it is. The earthen droplet is molten dirt. Maybe that is easier. I'm still going to need to do what I originally was going to, of course. But as you can see, the droplets are also fish products. Actually, you can't do that because you need an empty droplet. So, yeah, that's just because this is technically a container, I suppose. Can you actually get molten dirt from something? Doesn't actually look like it. It's only used in things. There isn't actually a recipe for it. So yeah. So yeah, back to my original train of thought. So the way to make clay is in the vat, you need sand and pressurized water. 800 millibuckets of this stuff. And that gets you a single ball of clay. It takes 10 seconds to produce or convert. Now, pressurized water is made in mariculture in a strange way. The mod adds a block, which I can't pronounce, the sluice or something, like that probably. And it is made like this, costs a bunch of iron, some aluminium. You get 4 of them, fortunately, which is very nice, I suppose. So we're going to make a set of those first. And I might have... Actually, no. Probably don't have any of those iron wheels anywhere, so we're going to have to make a set of those. So we're going to need 4 iron ingots for that. Where'd it go? There. And then 4 iron ingots for the construction block. Looks like we are out of iron again. Should be enough for this though, of course. And then we need some iron bars and a hopper and 2 aluminum ingots, which fortunately I have. They're going to need a slab of some sort, which this will probably do, I hope. That doesn't go there. Yep, that works. And I get another factory book, which I didn't really need. Probably have one of those somewhere already. Maybe I don't. Whatever. I don't need it right now. Let's see. We need an iron bar. We need a hopper, which I have. Should have some iron bars here. And then we need the iron construction block, which needs some glass. I should have that. Yes. Alright. Just needs 4 of those. So let's make this like that. And then those like that. The hopper, and then these. Gets us 4 of those. Whatever they are called. Put that component back in there for later use, probably. So, this thing will produce pressurized water. Now, I'm going to grab a copper tank. I'm also going to need... We have some... Those are not universal cells. I need universal fluid cells. I can put these in the compressor here to refill with air. We're going to need a bunch of water. Now, this doesn't actually consume any water, but it is relatively slow. And then we need a bunch of blocks. What should I use? I guess stone bricks will do. Yeah. Bunch of stone bricks. Now, I'm not sure how tall this actually needs to be. Oh. It is raining. Now, I might help to integrate this a little into the wall here to save myself some blocks. But what we're going to do is take one of these, put it here, and the mistake I made before was I thought this was the input and this narrow side here was the output. Because I thought if it takes water in here, it would output it through the smaller opening at a higher pressure. Thought that made sense, but that's not how it works. The small input is the small port is the input, and this one is the output. So we're going to put some blocks here, and this will probably do. And then I'm going to fill this with water, and of course that will allow me to swim up. Oh dear. Can you put that... Oh. Well, crap. That's not what I had in mind, I can safely say. Alright. Let's get rid of the water. Probably lost some bunch of tracks and stuff in here. Now I'm stuck. Come on. Oh dear. Well, this has created quite a mess. Which is very unfortunate, to say the least. At least I hope nothing important was destroyed. Lost some pipe connection there. And a lot of tracks got flushed away. Fortunately, these aren't really in use anyway at the moment, so that doesn't matter all that much. Now, as you saw, the pressurized water started flowing out the front, and unfortunately flowed into the hole here, because that was the shortest way down. And pressurized water will destroy blocks underneath itself, unless they are hard enough. So something like obsidian will not be destroyed, but you can see that it made a bunch of holes in the floor here where it reached. And that is what pressurized water does, so I probably should have been a little more careful with that. But hey, live and learn and such. Let's collect this again. You can see it's currently rotated upwards. I'm not sure what the point of that is. So let's head back up. And I should probably put down the tank first. Now. But essentially what it does is it takes water from behind. I guess I'm going to do this elsewhere. Probably. Just going to collect these. Actually, it should be safe to do here as long as I put down the output tank first before I put the water in, so it doesn't start flowing everywhere. Do I have some stone? No. I was hoping to make more stone bricks, but oh well. I'm going to have to go inside to get some, I guess. It's trickier than I thought it would be, due to unforeseen consequences. Let's do that, get ourselves a stack of it. Actually, I could do it down here, probably. Let's get in here. Put this here. And put the output tank here right away this time. Of course, if there's nothing here, it will output pressurized water here and will start flowing. If there's a tank in front of it, it will put the pressurized water inside of the tank. And of course the water behind here is just regular water, so it won't destroy anything. We just need some blocks to hold it in. Now I think the way it works is the higher the water pillar behind the block. Oh. Probably want to replace these with stone bricks so we don't have any collapsing due to the water. But yeah, the higher the stack of water is behind the main block, the faster it is going to produce pressurized water. So now it's going to produce pretty slowly. Yeah, come on. Stupid. This is the tank's fault. Let's... oh. I can see some grass here. Looks like we are... oh. We are coming up in the path, which I don't really want, but I can put one more block there. And then I can plug that again. And that. So now we are getting pressurized water to make clay out of. And I can probably put this away. Empty the cells. Now maybe I want a dedicated vat for clay. I wonder if I have any spare vats. I do. So let's get those. And instead of having this tank here, oh crap. Oh dear. Now I have heat stroke as well. This is creating quite a mess. And I need some water myself. Quite a mess indeed. At least this time things didn't collapse. You can see it even carved stone relatively easily. So you probably want to be very careful. That can be used, however, of course, to dig blocks and such, of course. If you can control it, you can actually pretty quickly carve through the ground with it. Unfortunately, it mostly works downwards, of course. So it's not really useful for making tunnels and such. But still, maybe I can find a use for it. Looks like we've filled this up pretty quickly. Let's expand it into a... We lost all that pressurized water now, unfortunately, but... Oh well, that's fine. Let's grab a bunch of sand. Now it takes 800 millibuckets for one clay ball, which is... and a block of sand, of course, like we saw earlier in the recipe. Let's fill this up with sand. Be able to put a stack in. Not sure why that happened. Huh. There we go. We got some clay out. We have a fluid tank with one bucket inside of it. Now I would like... Do I have a hopper? No. I need a Railcraft omnidirectional hopper. Let's grab 10 iron and 4 pieces of wood for chests. Pop up to the workshop floor and stuff the iron in there. Make a couple of chests. Is it done? Probably. I can't tell. But if it is, yes. It's pretty quick when the pressure is already built up, so That'll get us that. And then we can do this. We need 2 of those. I only need 1, but having an extra one couldn't hurt. I can use the other one to input sand, actually. So, might also want a drawer. So I'm going to... Maybe I should have put this stuff somewhere else, but whatever. It's fine for now. So let's do that, and that. And then we'll take the wrench, and my inventory is full of garbage. Okay, that is pulling sand out. That's not what I want. So let's set this to filter mode. Do that. And this will do for now. And that should stop pulling sand out. So we have 27 clay. The input doesn't need to be filtered, of course. And then I'm going to want a drawer, like I said, for outputting the clay into. Because I'm going to need to smelt it, of course. I'm going to want an easy way to transport it to the furnace upstairs. So a drawer and some packing tape should do that nicely. Let's put that there, get clay in that. And it looks like we're out of sand. So let's get some more of that. Can throw these away. Fortunately, I have lots and lots of sand. At least. Although I still have a limited supply and I will be running out. And I'm going to need a lot of clay for this. The amount of regular vanilla brick blocks in the structure was over 2,000, although that includes the existing structure. So we are going to need a bit less than that. So pretty much I'm going to have to come back once I have the materials I need again to build the structure. I am going to disassemble the existing one and rebuild it using the builder, because otherwise I'm going to have to spend a bunch of time positioning the blueprint in the right place so that it doesn't destroy the existing building, because the builder doesn't drop anything by default. The builder and filler destroy any blocks they remove permanently, which is a configurable option in the Buildcraft settings file, but I don't want to turn that on because it is very laggy, and it's not. I don't want to use that to disassemble things anyway, because they don't collect the blocks, they just drop them. That is what the quarry is for, which I have disabled, of course. So instead I would use the advanced miner to collect the existing building. So yeah, what I will probably do now is I'm going to end the episode, and for the next one, we're going to come back for hopefully for first deconstructing the existing building using the setting up the advanced miner for that, and then I'm not going to show you all of that, of course, because that would take quite a while. But once that is done, we're going to build the new building. So yeah, don't really have anything else to add to that. Um, so I will just see you in the next episode.